conversation about 1 and 2. Because they didn't have all the stuff that Persona 3 has. So they're gonna have to, like, just rework the game so much that it's not even, like, the same game. But that might be a good thing in the long run. If they want people to play the first 2.
Yeah, true.
So they might have
because we never got it, Joe. We never got those games, so we can't really judge if they're bad or not.
Get them. It's just, and even like a lot of American players that like pirated the game, they say it wasn't even that good. Like it was okay.
Yeah, I think they need to remake those games.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, because number 2's final boss is a little questionable.
Yeah, but what about number 1? Why are they completely ignoring that?
I think that people are more interested in stuff in number 2. I've barely seen people talk about number 1. And wasn't the first one on the NES?
No, that's Shin Megami Tensei 1.
Oh.
The first one was on the fucking PlayStation.
The PlayStation, right. Wait, how many did they make for the, like, Shin Megami for the Famicom?
I believe 1.
And then the rest just appeared on PlayStation 1 and 2?
I'm not sure. I'll have to look up on that information, but there is a lot of stuff on Shin Megami Tensei. People just don't understand that. Because, you know, they usually just talk about Persona, but...
Well, there was one literally on the 3DS, it just did not sell.
Oh, it did. We just don't talk about it. Because we've never played it.
Yeah.
Oh, but you would think, like, is Persona the only spin-off?
No.
Not so. There are a heck of a lot of spin-offs.
Yeah, and they're now making a new one that's pretty much like Shin Megami Tensei and, like...
Persona, because
Persona.
They saw the success of Persona and they're like, maybe we can make this into another fucking franchise.
And they're taking it more fantasy-based.
They're taking it more of the Final Fantasy approach.
Yeah, but they're still keeping the Persona elements, which I think is also pretty cool. To
give Atlas some judgment, they did do Etrian Odyssey. They have done a bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if anyone's good with that, they can pull it off.
Yeah,
and I think they've done it beautifully. It got me hooked. I'm interested.
Yeah, if it comes out if it's PlayStation 5 exclusive, I'm buying a fucking PlayStation 5.
I have not been interested in a game like that in quite some while. I mean, I've been interested in some other games, but that's definitely going to be a heavy hitter and an all-time classic in the near future. I can tell you straight away.
Well, let's save that for when it comes out.
True.
A lot of people said that about Balan Wonderland, and look how that turned out.
Joe, what are they, the Sonic director?
I'm just going to remain silent for the rest of this video.
I'm not apologizing.
I know you're not. I'm just going to remain silent. Granted,
there was a reason why that guy only did the first original 4 Sonic games.
Yeah, and then they're just like, you know what? We want to do a more story-based Sonic, and he's like, fuck that, I'm leaving. So they're like, so who wants to be the new director of Sonic? Because honestly, Zach, think about it. If the director of Sonic was still in charge of Sonic, we would have never gotten a story-driven based Sonic game.
Yeah, which I'm kind of glad. And Sonic's definitely... And, oh my god. Can we please talk about the new fucking Sonic game? Sonic Superstars? they straight up saw the success of New Super Mario Brothers. They're like, oh man, like people are tired of like New Super Mario Brothers.
I wish they would have cashed that in a little sooner, but
No, I'm glad they waited. I'm glad they waited. Because people would have complained that they're just cashing it in like Nintendo and trying to make stupid remakes.
you got a point about that.
That's why I'm so glad they waited.
And a lot of people have been waiting for like a new Super Mario game, so it's like, fuck it, they're like, just do a classic Sonic game. Honestly, not gonna lie, Nintendo better have something up their sleeve.
Oh, they better.
Have something up
They
their
better.
sleeve.
Even Xbox is probably making them run for their money.
Microsoft, oh yeah.
Microsoft's having a better year than I have ever seen since the last few
Supposedly,
years.
we're supposed to be getting a direct next week.
On the 21st, so that's...
Which is just around their time for their shareholders meeting.
Basically, it's like, oh, this is the future, this is what we're gonna show off.
Watch, they release the new fucking I will be pissed if they show the new fucking console. I will be so fucking mad. I will be irate.
It wouldn't be out of character for them to do
No.
to show off a new console.
Especially with their fucking shareholding meeting coming up soon.
True.